Hey, what's up, you guys? This is TLK, Commissioner of the SCFSL Majors, and today we've got a great game as the Mississippi Railraiders take on the Chechia Binaries. This is our first game, and this is recorded second, so hopefully I won't spoil anything, but just bear in mind if I do, I apologize in advance. So, with that in mind, I'm going to be talking about this game, this league, and everything here. The Binaries are your still winless team in over 2 seasons. That is not expected to change this season, as they will still be an all-bot team. Anytime you see a Body McBotterson, they will be a player that is not a human. Anytime you see someone that's not named Body McBotterson, they're a human-created player. And you can happily join this league. It is free, 100%. And you'll be a part of this team, replacing a Body McBotterson immediately on the field. So you will notice a few for the Railraiders once this game loads up, which is still loading. The Railraiders are in white, the Chechia Binaries are in black. So Body McBotterson, a name you will hear a lot today for Chechia, as that is all their roster, will get the ball first. And what a spin move. He'll get about 6. And Chechia has yet to win a game, as I've said. The reason is because every human player is by definition better. That said, the Railraiders did something I would like to applaud them for, and we'll see it on the offense. They switched it up. They got a lot of their players who haven't been seeing the game time appearances that they want, the game time appearances that they should get. So they switched up their fullback, their halfback, and their quarterback. So it should be interesting to watch. So if you're wondering, where the heck is my player? They will be there. I will point out all the switches when we get to offense, as McBotterson is tackled. The engine that we use is Access Football 2020, and I will be talking about that as well. So as we start to see things, I'll be pointing out sort of things that we've learned from watching this game extensively. The SCFSL has been going on for about a year now, so we've seen it through 2 iterations of games, and we have a lot to talk about. And there's a pick. LeBradford Kuwandija will get this one. And it's looking dangerous for the Railraiders. As it's a play action, he's in trouble. He's got a man deep, and it's a drop. You gotta catch those. Charlie Red was the target. Now they're gonna run it. Perry, like I said, they're giving players who have got action not as much action, and vice versa. Perry is one of those who hasn't had as much. So he's switched off from fullback into halfback. This time it's Jake Utler, the tight end, who will get this one. The former Rush GM, this is his recreate player, so everyone's entitled to 1 player. However, they can retire and recreate, and so that's what this player has done. And here's another run play for Perry. Perry gets nowhere. He's averaging half a yard per carry. Now he's averaging more. But that's going to bring up a punt. Just a reminder that the Railraiders will likely win this game, for those of you who are wondering. But this is being recorded, so we'll see if I'm right. I didn't look at the odds. But McBotterson will get about a couple of yards. I think the difference is sort of the wide receiver game. As McBotterson is tackled for a loss here. And again. And that'll bring up 4th down, to end up the first quarter. I once again would like, oh no, it's 3rd down. I sadly don't have the dulcet tones of Zelly. He's still on a brief hiatus. He will be back, I'm sure. As McBotterson up the sideline, and there's a block that's held, but he's going to be tackled at about the 20. What a play. Last time Binaries were here, they were a pick away from scoring. Let's see if they can try and put some points on the scoreboard. And McBotterson. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal attempt, but because it's a Body McBotterson, the odds are skiffy, and he doesn't make it. So, like I said, the odds are skiffy. All the Biden McBottersons have a stat of 55. In addition, all the players, when they create, have a plus 10 attribute. So Charlie Red, like here, is a little faster than everyone. Plus, they spend and develop as they grow. So he's in for the touchdown. Handily. And that kick is no good, as Swisher's kick is wide. So it's a 6-0 lead for Mississippi. Let's see. Binaries have gotten to the red zone twice. Can we see it a third time? They've gotten to the red zone twice and produced 0 scores, but you know. They say if you keep trying, eventually you will succeed. Quarterback has almost 100 yards passing already on the night. And it is over 100 before the half is done. That's an overthrow. And this time McBotterson is bested by Buddy McBotterson. Chechia has time. It's going to refer to him as Chechia now. We're going to ignore that. Something just popped up on my screen, but I don't believe you can see it, as thanks to Hydra and the amazing overlay work he's done, it should just be capturing access as we hit a 2-minute warning. And Mississippi is going to start to look to make it a 2-score game. Charlie Red deep. Red has been an absolute steal of a waiver pickup. So any player who creates will be sent on waivers, and teams with priority will get that player. And deep downfield is Red for the touchdown. This time he catches it in stride, his 3rd reception, averaging 50 yards a carry, 2 of which have been touchdowns, and the 2nd one in a row that is a miss. So it's 12-0.
Black 41. Black 41. Tonight.
And Buddy McBotterson.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
Deep downfield. And he's gone! Chechia is back in this game with a minute to go in the slowest run you will ever see. And this kick is wide. So instead of it being a 5-point game, it is a 6-point game. Still a touchdown, but touchdown, and whoever scores the first extra point might be able to do it. It's a blown coverage, as Red is going to get this kickoff. And I believe they will start with the ball in the half, so a quick score here will be damning for Chechia, who has averaged under a touchdown a game. In fact, we've never seen Chechia score twice in a single game. That changed today, as Perry is getting nowhere.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
Daniel Kingston is the fullback, and I think one fullback play will be enough to get him in there. But unfortunately, this one's going to be a punt. And McBotterson is tackled immediately.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready.
And McBotterson tackled for a loss.
Red 16. Red 16. Height.
Deep downfield is McBotterson with 13 seconds left.
Tonight.
And there's a pick. Jacob Toasties, the retired, who will be retired at the end of the season, is going to get that one.
Red 9. Set. Tonight.
And Perry is going to get, he's averaging 3 yards a carry. So not a little over 3. Not terrible for his first debut as halfback. I think the thing that amazes me is Kingston's going to miss this game at halfback and still lead in rushing yards. Just speaks volumes to how good he is. You can watch him up there. He's number 27.
Black 11. Black 11. Go.
And another halfback run. Perry is shy, making this 3rd and 2.
Tonight.
And Perry up the sideline has the space to get to the first down. He's averaging 3.6 yards a carry. He has 0 receiving catches though, which is definitely an aspect, but that's an 11-yard run. What a run there. Outside pitch, and this time now Cameron's going to throw deep downfield with nothing but a body McBotterson there. I think it was a miscommunication as he looked at the player, turned around right before that, and all of a sudden Chechia has a chance to take the lead.
Black 5. Black 5.
McBotterson has time. Screen pass out to McBotterson for 2. He falls forward, making this 3rd and 6. And McBotterson has the first.
Green 46. Green 40. Go. Blue 26. Blue 26. Set. Black 41. Black 41. Tonight.
And McBotterson is going to do it.
Ready. Hike.
And McBotterson's going to tuck and run, makes a man miss, but another one goes flying, and the ragdoll physics take him with him. And we are going to head into about 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, with Mississippi getting the ball, as Kuandijo will get it. Because the kick power is so low, 2 players are going to run for it, just so you understand what's going on there. This one's deep downfield. That's Red again, and this time Red's in for a touchdown. They've put up 3 scores and not a single PAT. For those of you who are wondering what the Sim Football and Pro Baseball experience is, those are 2 of our partner leagues. We are proud to be associated with them. And if you want to join them, they are great leagues. They're a little more intensive than ours, but they are a lot of fun. We've done all sorts of things with them, including charity events and the like.
Green 29. Green 29.
And McBotterson has time. That's going to be an incomplete pass, as I believe that should have been a pick.
Red 31. Red.
Usually with the Railraiders, the players who have gotten picks on defense have been Body McBotterson, but tonight both of them have been humans, which is pretty cool. And Kuandijo will get this one. And it's 4th quarter.
Green 17. Green 17. Ready. Tonight.
And Perry on the pitch play is going to get about 2. And Perry again. This time he's tackled for a loss, and it's 3rd and 9.
Red 9. Set. Go.
And he's tackled again for a loss, so that's a 3 and out. Not what Mississippi needs, but so far they've held true to they're only getting 1 score on us for Chechia mantra that we've seen all season thus far. All these players who do create will be part of the draft. They can be either sent down if they for the season, or they can be called up at any point in time. Soy Rapido will be credited with that tackle, the inactive wide receiver.
Blue 4. Blue 4. Go.
And McBotterson.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
And that one's going to be incomplete. So with a turnover on downs, Mississippi is likely going to ice this game. But not before they give the ball to Perry, who makes a man miss. And there's a face mask, so it's going to be 2nd and inches. Face mask is yardage based on the point of tackle. And Perry falls forward,
Red 16.
but will be third in inches.
16. Ready. Hike.
And Perry. Kingston with a great block, and Perry's in for the touchdown. His first career touchdown. It's a reception, so that means that, and the kick is good. That means that on his starting play as quarterback, Cameron has thrown 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. What a great debut for the rookie.
Green 1. Go.
And McBotterson has time and nearly picked.
Set.
And McBotterson gets a yard.
Ready.
Chechia has time, throws out of bounds. And they're going for it on 4th. The AI will always go for it when down by more than a single score on 4th down, and always when down by any score in the 2-minute warning. They play to win.
Red 44. Red 44. Go.
Perry will get this one and tackle for a loss.
Red 10. Red 10.
But they're going to milk the clock for all it's worth, and that'll likely do it. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm TLK742, the commissioner of the SCFSL Majors. Infidel is the commissioner of the SCFSL Dev League, so he'll be able to answer any questions there. But and usually our streamer is Zelly, but I'm covering for him for the short term. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, as always, streaming these games, as the clock is going to wind down for one more play. Should be a good one. And that'll do it. They're not going to get the kickoff done because of the time clock, and they're just going to burn it. So, that'll do it. 6-25. Thank you all for tuning in. This will be uploaded to YouTube, and we hope to see you there. If you want to join us, our information is in the description.